Prince Philip's death, where will the Duke of Edinburgh be laid to rest? With the late prince's death this morning, many people are wondering what happens next regarding his place of rest. With the tragic news of the death of Prince Philip announced today, many are wondering what happens next with regards to his funeral and place of rest. The Duke of Edinburgh died peacefully at Windsor Castle this morning, April 9, 2021. A statement from the palace said, "It is with deep sorrow that Her Majesty the Queen has announced the death of her beloved husband, His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. His Royal Highness passed away peacefully this morning at Windsor Castle. Other members of the royal family have been informed of his death, and flags across the country are being lowered to half-mast, included those at Buckingham Palace in 10 Downing Street. So what will happen next now that his death has been announced? Where will Prince Philip be buried? The Duke will be interred in the mausoleum of Frogmore House at the private home park in Windsor, where Queen Victoria and her husband Prince Albert are buried. These are off-limits to the public, so it won't be possible to visit his resting place. What kind of funeral will he have and where? The Duke of Edinburgh has been heavily involved in the plans for his funeral, which has been codenamed Operation Forth Bridge. The funeral will be coordinated by the Lord Chamberlain's office at Buckingham Palace. As a member of the royal family, the Duke is entitled to a state funeral, but it is uncertain whether he will have one, as he has previously stated he didn't want a fuss. Instead, it is thought it will be a military-style funeral, to be held at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. This is the same castle that hosted the May 2018 wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, now Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Had the Duke of Edinburgh requested a state funeral, it would likely have involved a procession to Westminster Abbey, where his body would lie in state for members of the public to pay their respects. It's likely that only family members and a small number of heads of state will attend this service. When will the funeral be? The Queen, who was married to her husband for 73 years, will now enter an 8-day period of mourning ahead of his funeral. It is not known at this time as to when his funeral will take place.